Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals here of the 2K. We got Deathly swinging on his chair. We got Doc Curry waving at all his fans on Twitter sphere. We got Touchdown just smiling and having some fun down on the bottom side. He's waving too.
Dude, Touchdown's like the chillest dude. Like we're all through, like me, Deathly, and like Ben, we're all like a bit weird. Touchdown's just like, yeah.
What do you mean a bit weird? Hold on,
yeah,
I'm not
speak
weird.
for yourself, homie.
Right? Like what?
Waking up at 4 in the morning.
Right?
Yeah, that grind, man.
All right, I'm gonna play Maven's role. So we're gonna start off here with Formal, and Formal's the only player in the game. So let's go.
What does Formal have in his hand? What is that? No, who am I watching?
Thermal Melee.
What is that thing?
A thermal
Overkill.
LMG.
Overkill thermal melee.
Overkill thermal melee. I like that.
Is that an LMG?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's ridiculous.
Where have you been? Have you watched any Call of Duty?
I live
the
in
game has been
Australia.
out.
I live under a rock. Come on.
You're supposed to be casting big events this year. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I got head. All right, my head's in the zone. Let's go. Come on.
Your head's in the zone. All right. Go on board with Proofy and give me some play-by-play.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, on board Proofy inside the hill here for the first one. Now, scrap time is going to be mainly what's coming through here. It's going to get contested, takes out the player. Scump can't end up working well with him, but Study comes flying on in, gets a two-piece before shut down by Crim6, who eventually gets rotated out through Classic. So in the first minute or so, a few points going to be going in favor of this pickup squad. That's a shock there. You would have expected OpTic to normally have control, but here comes the rotations as you do see a minute down, and it's going to be pickup team with the lead.
That was a really good rotation as well. They came through pickup team after holding all that big time on the first hill. Not really allowing OpTic Gaming to settle in the second hill. Touchdown. I'm currently looking at Crim6, 8-5 for OpTic Gaming, and he's kind of playing pretty well, but OpTic just not clicking off the early side. And you have to remember, these guys have had nearly a 2-hour break between when their semifinal was done. We still had FEJO playing in their semifinal. Oh, sorry, their quarterfinal against DT at that time, so been a little bit of a delay. How much of an effect do you reckon that's going to have?
I think OpTic is definitely a little bit slow and sluggish right now off this break, seeing as they haven't played in quite a while. And we do see this FEJO team coming off some great wins against SB. And it's hard to, I guess, come back after not playing for nearly 2 hours, as we do see, believe we're going to see that scrap time go to FEJO as well, and about a 50-point lead lead in their favor towards the end of that one. And look at this rotation into this next hill. FEJO just doing a great job of rotating in and winning those key gunfights yet again. So I really do think the OpTic is, that 2-hour break's definitely made him a little bit sluggish off the break in this one.
Scumpy 3-10. That's not what you want to see from him. As I said, being that little slow, not really surprised, but OpTic's the kind of team who can just kind of explode back into this game without any problems whatsoever. 71 to 20 points down. Should be able to pick up a big chunk of time here on blue. 30 seconds left before that hill does rotate. Deathly, everything's kind of going right for this pickup team right now.
It's still early in the rotation, and like you said, Scump was 3-10, who is now 6-12. If we can keep heating up, which is now 7-13, I think we'll see the back half of the rotation of these hills as Crim drops a dirty three-piece.
That was sick.
We'll start going back in the favor of OpTic Gaming.
Yeah.
I think this is Crim's show right now.
Yeah. They're coming back into this game, and that was just Crim6 who locked down a nasty 4-piece overall. As OpTic getting those lower down spawns, you need to be pushing through. You want to try and get those green spawns. It's so much easier to contest. You have the height advantage as well. Easy to pick up those kills. Formal on the hill. He goes down as well. Proofy now looking to just try and turn around. Of course, ex-member of OpTic Gaming still has the OpTic Proofy game attack. Don't be fooled though, no longer a part of OpTic.
Forever green wall, Ben.
Forever green wall.
He never leaves.
Green wall faux life. Well, I guess he still kind of is a member of OpTic for now, until we see anything official.
Same with Embos, I suppose you could say.
True, true. He's green wall for life. Steady, doing work. But look at how much OpTic Gaming can come back into this touchdown. 87 to 53 now, with OpTic Gaming picking up more time. Going over to the going over to this last hill in the first hill rotations. Do you reckon OpTic Gaming are going to be able to level this one up?
They'll definitely be able to level this one out very easily if they can hold down. This is definitely more of a scrap hill, I guess you could say, but if you can hold down a bunch of this time, moving into that second hill, which will be in that circle right below them, I do think that OpTic has a very good chance of bringing it back into this one. I'm watching Crim6 right now, 19 and 17, absolutely dominant. This one, 4 players in the hill for OpTic at the time. Crim6 unfortunately shut down right there. watching Formal get some purple control. I say we switch on over to Scumpy dominating the hill right now. Players to beat. That will be one right there. There's going to be a second player right there as well. Scumpy doing huge things. And like I was saying, if you can get control of this hill early on, this turns from a scrap time into more of a domination kind of hill. It's very difficult to break when you have a player like Scumpy heating up like he is.
Now on a 6 kill spree.
Oh,
wow.
Let's not forget how slow Scumpy started as well, and then he's just blown himself up on that last
exactly
hill.
What I said would happen. If he heats up, this is going to go in the way of OpTic game.
It's tied up, 94-93, and this is where I feel so sorry for the FEJO team, because this is where it doesn't turn into a pretty story. Everyone from OpTic Gaming slowly starting to heat up. Scump's definitely back on form. We saw Crimsix go on a mad rampage. Now it's basically just look at Formal. If Formal can just pick up a lot of kills now, if he can up his game, this is over. It's GG. That's simply the effect OpTic Gaming have in Hardpoint. They're just so rawly talented, just natural slayers on their team that you just can't kill them. It's simple as that. They will do things on hardpoints which just blow your mind. Like that's a 2-piece for Formal. He's going to hold the hill. Oh, if he gets that melee, that's nasty. But Crim is there immediately to trade that kill, and OpTic Gaming are now flying into the lead.
You got to respect OpTic Gaming. They've pulled it back quite nicely. They had a very, very shaky first few minutes in this game, but they've just brought back that lead. Haven't seen a lot of hill time from, just look at the 2 pieces just going in constantly from members of OpTic Gaming. First it was Crim6, Formal, Scumper. I'm waiting for Nadeshot to even heat up. Normally you don't see him too much in the slaying column, but when you got 3 people like Crim6 and Formal and Scumpy, just when they get red hot, it's got to get Nadeshot, you know, motivated. It's got to get him into it. Now you do see actually quite interesting. Classic did get a few kills there. So did Proofy. Now this is a very crucial period in the game.
In the game.
That's very interesting too, because you wouldn't have thought someone from the actual team or this pickup squad would be doing so well. But just like that, they're about to equal the score and potentially take the lead.
Yeah, Formal was able to break it though. Of course, everyone kind of started a little slow there from OpTic Gaming Park, Crim6, and then Formal and Scump kind of heated up a little bit, so he slowed down. But this game, very, very close. 3 minutes.
Oh, we just lost Crim in the middle of that game.
Oh, wow, yeah, Crim just DC'd that. 144 to 126. Unsure if they're going to end the game?
Well, we'll find out real quick.
I mean, Nature has done so well holding that hill by himself. Someone surely has invited him, I would assume. Because this blue hill is... It was funny, just before you said that, Deathly, I was about to say, this blue hill is where this game is going to be won or lost. The team which rotates early here is going to, you know, win this game. And, you know, sadly for OpTic, man down, they're not going to be able to rotate and pick up this time. They're going to lose every second of this hill. Unless Formal just goes man mode. Oh my lord, that boost was nice. But that's unfortunate. I'm surprised to not see this game ended. Normally when, you know...
Who is host?
Formal's host.
Is he really?
Yes, Formal is host, so I'm not really sure why he didn't end it right there, but either way, it was a great contestant by OpTic up until that point. They did manage to take that lead, and it does seem to go back in.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I mean,
so once they knew they couldn't break Blue Hill,
I mean that's weird.
I would
because
have been
normally
curious with everyone saying that the OpTic squad's a slang squad. If Nadeshot had disconnected, if they could have won 3v4, everybody heating up. Not to say that Nade.
That's just really weird to see them end the game.
So late.
So
30
late.
seconds,
Normally
30
you should
points.
just end the game immediately. Obviously that didn't happen. We'll try and get confirmation on exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure he just lagged offline, but we will see. It is Formal's host, so unsure as to exactly what happened. We'll get confirmation on that. For now, guys, quick commercial break. We'll be right back.